Also, if we're gonna be very serious, I would love to see a Hamilton podium for the Canadian Grand Prix. Like, I would just, let's make it happen, Mercedes. Please. Hello everyone, my name is Fatima and welcome back to The Race Edit and welcome back to another episode of my Unserious series. For those of you who don't know, this is the series where I make unserious predictions about how I think the next Grand Prix is going to fare, and today we are in Canada and I am so happy. One, not only is this my favorite race, yes, I'm biased because it is my home race. I don't have to wake up super early. I don't have to stay up super late. I can watch the race at a regular time and then go about my day. I am so happy that we're here right now. I am so happy. It's not even funny. Throwback to China. Did I even watch China? I might have slept through China, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I might. China was like 4 a.m. I'm sorry. Your girl needed sleep. And I think I was sick also. I was sick for China. I needed sleep and I was sick. I think that's the only race that I missed this year, if I'm correct. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. If you know how it works, I like to list my top 10 for how I think Sunday's race is going to fare, my win team, my L team, and my driver of the day. So with that being said, let's start off with the top 10. Who do I think is going to win the Canadian Grand Prix? Well, you know, it's only fair. I think it's only fair that it goes to the one Canadian on the grid. Lance Stroll, P1, let's go. Can we do it? Can he do it? I don't know. He could. And then P2, he's an honorary Australian. I feel like he's also low-key an honorary Canadian. So we're just going to give it to Mr. Valtteri Bottas. Maybe I just made him an honorary Canadian. He gives those vibes. Anyway, so P1 Lance Stroll, P2 Valtteri Bottas, P3, you know what? This is a win for Kick Sauber and they desperately need a win. Zhou Guanyu P3. We got a double podium for Kick Sauber. Yeah. Exactly. 4, I'm gonna give it to Mr. Maximilian, Max Verstappen, P5. They're always right by each other, y'all. They're always right by each other. P5 is gonna have to be Lewis Hamilton. P6, I'm gonna say Kevin Magnussen. Listen, you guys, I'm rooting for him. I hope he has a seat for next year. I don't know. P7, Yuki Tsunoda, and you know what? I want to see a race for the points between Yuki and Kevin because I feel like that could be a show. But maybe not because my guy K-Mag cannot afford any more penalty points. So it's a sticky one still. P8, he was my driver of the day last Unserious prediction. I also happened to get it right. I said Mr. Charles Leclerc to win Monaco. And we're going to say Charles for P8 in Canada. I don't know. George Russell, P9. Is that unserious or is that serious? Not for George, but for that Mercedes car. And then for P10, I mean, he did just sign a new 3-year contract. Anyway, he did just sign a new contract with his team, so maybe I should bump him up because the haters will hate. But Sergio Checo Perez for P10. Rough day for the Red Bulls. Rough week for the Red Bulls. And that's my list. So because I wrote it down this time, I can recap. So I said Lance Stroll P1, P2 I gave it to Valtteri Bottas, P3 I gave it to Zhou Guanyu, P4 Max Verstappen, P5 Lewis Hamilton, P6 Kevin Magnussen, P7 Yuki Tsunoda, P8 Charles Leclerc, P9 George Russell, P10 Sergio Perez. And you know what? I would love to see the battle for the final point between Sergio and George. I just feel like it could be fun and I feel like they should give us a fun race. Allegedly, it might be a wet race this weekend, so that should be interesting. But yeah, that is my top 10 for Sunday's Grand Prix. Let's talk about my win team. I mean, I have both of the Kick Saubers in the podium, so the win team would most definitely, absolutely have to be Kick Sauber. I mean, what other team could it be? Yeah. So win team Kick Sauber. Driver of the day, I mean, listen, Lance Stroll? Possibly. Could be. He did win in my unserious prediction, so Lance Stroll for driver of the day. I think that sounds right. Dang, maybe I'm a Lance Stroll apologist. I had him on the podium for Monaco, and now I have him P1 for Canada. But I mean, it's his home race, so if we're gonna be unserious, he could win Canada. If it rains, anyone could win, actually. And I'm standing by that. So that's my driver of the day. And then L team. Ooh, L team. Williams. Oof. Sorry, boys. Yeah, so that is my prediction for the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm curious to see if any of them will come true. I'm on a high for Monaco, really, because I got 2 out of 3 for my top 3, right? So that's a win to me. You know what I'm gonna do? I might calculate or put it together at the end of the season to see how much I predicted correctly. Unseriously? Is unseriously a word? I don't think so. But anyway, that is all. I'm so excited for Sunday's race. I hope it's fun. I hope it's not like last year where what happened? There was like a outage. I don't know, but I wasn't surprised. I was like, of course it would. Hopefully this year things are smooth sailing, and that's that on that. And I will see you all in when is our next race? Where is our next race? Let's find out. We're going to Spain next. Spain, land of Fernando Alonso, land of Carlos Sainz, land of Paella. Let's do it. So anyway, that's that. I will see you all in my next video. If you liked this video, it was pretty chaotic. Was it chaotic? Not really. But if you did like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in Spain. Take care.